Okay, well, ladies, should we get started?
Yes.
Maybe that's what I should say now instead of "Hey Kim and Katie." I'll say,
Oh,
"Ladies, should
hey.
we get
Oh,
started?"
we would like that.
Hey, Kim and Katie.
Hey, Nay.
Hey, Nay.
Well, I guess you guys realize that it's Tuesday evening, and this
Yes.
is really throwing us for a loop. It's going to make the whole rest of the week feel a day off for me.
A
Hmm.
day short or day longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're recording a day early because, Kim, what's happening?
Yeah. So, my daughter, my baby, she is coming home from serving a mission for our church. She's been gone 18 months, and we pick her up tomorrow at the airport. So, yeah,
Oh,
so we're
and
recording tonight. I'm so excited.
she's been in
She's been
Philadelphia.
in Philadelphia. She's in New Jersey right now, but yeah, most of her
Oh,
mission has
okay.
been in Philadelphia. So,
In the
yep,
city.
so excited. Yeah, in
Yeah.
the city.
Well,
So,
yippee. Well, I do have an update from June. She sent me a voice memo. I said, because since our last episode, Artemis II has landed, I'll play it for you guys.
Hey guys, this is June. I just wanted to give some updates about the return of Artemis II. They made it back perfectly the other day. So perfect that they were able to calculate the exact second they hit the water, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, everything went good. And I'll be honest, I was pretty nervous for the re-entry because that's arguably the most dangerous part of the mission. So I'm glad it all went perfectly, and I watched it live. Some cool things about it. During reentry, they reached a speed of 17 times faster than a bullet, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what kind of bullet, but I was kind of blown away by that. But yeah, it all went good. See ya.
Did you guys watch it?
yeah, I didn't watch it live. I wanted to, but I couldn't, so I rewatched it on YouTube. But earlier that day, I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking about it, and same with June. I thought, oh, I hope they don't burn up. I
Oh,
hope they
me
got
too.
the shields directed the right way now.
Yeah,
And
it's
like,
such a precise thing. Yeah,
yeah, like I
yeah,
thought
it
they were
was fun
probably
to
all so
watch.
nervous. And then
Mm-hmm.
I had heard they landed safe anyway. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it was exciting. I had fun to watch with
still,
America, with the world.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
And then we have another update that we'll turn over to Nay about
Taryn.
Taryn. Yes.
Well, I don't know if we should bring this up. We haven't even told Taryn yet, but I did fish
I
out
told Taryn.
someone. Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah,
so
remember I gave you
yes.
her contact
No, you
info.
just said you were going to.
You said if she's okay, send me her info, and so I sent it to you.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay, good. Good, great, super. So anyway, yeah, we'll have a Canadian talk to Taryn
So
long distance somehow
yeah,
as
so
soon as
Nay
we get
racked
an
his
Artemis.
brain. And he thought about somebody who's single in the age range. What's the age of this Canadian that you've found
Well,
for her?
actually, I think he's a little under 26. I think he's 24.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Well, that's okay. That's all
oh,
right, Kim.
6 years
She's
younger,
28 right now. She's not even
turning
29 yet.
29.
Yeah.
So that's 4 years. Remember, Dan and I are 3 years. Remember, we're
Okay,
showing her that things,
Taryn,
yeah,
this
it's
We're just
guy
okay.
going to
is,
give him a chance. He's
Just give
slightly
him a
yeah.
outside of
chance.
one of the parameters, but
Yeah, that's okay.
Canadians,
24.
Canadians are really mature. So,
Yes, they are.
for
And
sure.
then tell
This.
us a little bit about him. How do you know him?
Okay, I don't actually know him at all.
Okay, well, that's okay.
He's a friend of a friend.
Oh, okay.
So I
Okay.
mentioned this whole thing to him and said, "Hey, why don't you think of someone that'd be game for this?" And
Uh-huh.
I said how great Taryn was and how neat she was and stuff. And I didn't tell him all the parameters. I just said that the guy has to be like either employed or in school. He has to be going somewhere. He has to be sharp because Taryn is like working on a master's in business, which is like super
Yeah.
Yeah.
intelligent or whatever you want to say. So
Uh-huh.
that's all I said. I didn't do the whole one-on-one intervention like Taryn does, but
Right.
that's what I said. So anyway, I just know that he's a little bit younger than he wanted, but he works at a hospital and he is a bodybuilder, so he's going to be
Oh,
super good
fit.
looking, hopefully,
Ooh.
and
Interesting. A bodybuilder.
Well,
Like,
that's all that really
as his
counts.
hobby.
yeah.
I mean, it's not his
Right.
job
That's
or anything.
interesting. Yeah, right. What's his first name? I
I
just so we can
forget.
refer to him.
Yeah, yeah. Shoot, I forget his first name now. To be honest.
Well, we'll just call him the
I
bodybuilder.
would love it if his first name was Darren. Darren and Taryn.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Darren and Taryn. Okay.
That reminds me, I haven't ever watched it, but I heard about this show and it's about age doesn't matter. That's not
I
what it's
know the
called. It's a
show.
reality show.
I've watched a little
And
of it. Yeah.
oh, okay. I haven't
Uh-huh.
watched it, but I've seen reels about it.
Yeah,
And
you
this,
you sent me a reel about it,
oh,
I
yeah.
think. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
thought maybe you were watching it too. I
no, I
stopped watching
just
it because
saw,
it's so gaggy. So
oh,
gaggy. But
I
go
just
ahead.
saw this lady who was like our age,
Mm-hmm.
Katie. And
Yeah,
then
she's
she found
54.
out that the boy she was dating was 27.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's probably the reel I sent you. Anyway, I
Mm-hmm.
thought, what in the heck? I mean, why? It's like every reality show, you name it, it's a reality TV
Yep.
show.
Yeah. That's why it was just so uncomfortable to watch because they have them all, all ages, everyone, and then they just start mingling.
Well,
And
do they see each other in real
yeah,
life?
yeah.
Oh, I
And that
thought maybe
girl,
they got to know each other, then they meet. Oh,
no, they meet, but they can't tell each other how old they are. And
But how
those
can
two,
you
oh,
not just tell by looking at
I
them?
well, a lot of
know.
them have lip fillers.
Oh, you know how I want to get that.
No, but most of the women have work done. So you can't, you know
Michelle
how it
hates
is these days.
Michelle hates when I do this.
Well, because look at it. But
Anyway,
anyway,
yeah.
like they're trying to look young, but they're older. But you can tell, but some of the guys that are younger or the women that are younger want an older person. Like that you're talking about, Kim, she was the one uncomfortable with his age. He knew that she was older, but he really liked her. But she was
Oh,
just like, he's too young.
Well,
yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah.
theoretically, we should not be ageist, just like we shouldn't be racist or anything else. I
yeah,
mean,
it's true.
I know it gets in people's heads, and that's fine too. But theoretically, I mean, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah. The only difference, though, I see that makes it different than race and looks and all that stuff is you are like let's say you want to have a family, you can't
Yeah.
date a
I
54-year-old
mean,
old
our
woman
age. Yeah.
and have children, or your
Right.
future is limited when
Yeah.
one is 30 years older, although it doesn't seem to stop it too many people. But yeah,
Well,
I agree with you, Nay, but it's just
That's true.
depends, I guess.
Having children plays into it.
Mm-hmm.
well, for a little bit it would work, and then so he ages to 37, ages to 65 or
Yeah,
whatever
like
her
she's
age
an
was.
old woman fast.
And then, yeah, old fast.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. I
But I
mean, I
guess
don't
if
care
you
how
love
much
them,
plastic surgery. Yeah,
no, because you're still,
you're aging.
yeah. Well, there was, remember, Anna Nicole Smith, and then her husband was in his 90s, and
Oh, yeah.
she was so pretty, young 20 something,
Yeah, but she
and
just
then he
wanted
ended up
money.
dying. Well, that's what they say, but I mean, that's what you'd assume. But when they interview her, she really loved him. She
Okay.
said, and then after
Okay.
he died a few years later, um, she's been fighting his family for his money. So I mean, you're
Oh,
probably right,
yeah.
Kim. But I've heard her in interviews. And she really
He's like,
claims she
I
loved him.
stuck it out. I did all this gross stuff with this old man. I deserve the money.
The world's top 10 tourist traps, according to a new report. And this is as of March 6th, 2026. So,
all right.
current.
Gosh, I can't wait to hear him.
Okay, it says planning a vacation takes time, money, and no small amount of effort. Most travelers want experiences to be meaningful, not overrun with crowded photo ops and tourist traps that leave them feeling disenchanted. These are the 10 attractions that don't quite live up to their traveler expectations. So they're like, there's high expectations, but they're not as good as you'd think they would be. That's what this list is. Number 10, Historic Sanctuary of Machu Picchu, Peru. There's no denying the magic of Machu Picchu, but of all the attractions on this list, it's the most difficult to reach, resulting in a low accessibility score. For some travelers, especially those on tighter schedules, the cumbersome logistics of reaching the ancient citadel aren't worth it. Visiting the famed hilltop sanctuary requires an international flight it requires a lot of steps to get there.
Yeah.
And then the final 4-mile hike. But on a positive note, Machu Picchu boasts the highest Google review score on the list. Okay, so that's a big tourist trap.
Okay, that's on our list, though, to visit one day.
Okay, well, if you do, then you'll be prepared.
That will be number 10.
Yeah, Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Like Machu Picchu, Mount Kilimanjaro is undeniably beautiful, but the trek to see it may not be worth it for some tourists. As the world's tallest freestanding mountain, Kilimanjaro rises 19,340 feet above the plains of Tanzania. It takes around 4 to 9 days to reach the summit of the dormant volcano by hiking.
That's not on my list.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Disneyland Paris is on here.
Oh, okay.
Disneyland Paris is among the most visited attractions in Europe. Yet among all Disney resorts, it was the only one to experience a decline in tourists arrivals in 2024. Despite the debut of a new attraction, the Disney Electrical Sky Parade nighttime show, some past visitors have taken it to social media to complain of high costs, a smaller footprint than Disney parks, a lack of attractions, and frequent construction delays.
Okay,
so don't
that's
hit
not even
Paris.
If I'm going to Paris, I'm not going to Disneyland.
Okay,
I feel like there's so many cultural history.
We have Disneyland here and Disney World.
True. Yeah.
Okay, number 7, Stonehenge in the UK. Despite the prehistoric monument being known worldwide, some visitors feel Stonehenge doesn't live up to the hype. Because the monument is 5,000 years old, it must be protected against damage and erosion, which means keeping visitors at a safe distance. Access to the stones is restricted, and the visitors must stay on a designated path about 45 feet from the monument.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, an interesting story.
Okay.
We went to England this last summer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we went to Stonehenge.
Oh, okay.
But then we were like, so that day we were kind of on a time crunch a little bit. So we went there, we drove there, and we figured it was going to be about a 3-hour round trip type of thing. Mm-hmm. And I said to Matt, gosh, as much as I want to see it, I wanted to do this other thing more. Mm-hmm. And so I said, let's just bag it. And so we got in the car.
You were smart.
And we started driving. Well, all of a sudden, because you remember you're on the other side of the road. And all of a sudden I look over and I'm like, holy crap, is that Stonehenge? And so Matt slowed down. And I mean, it was like right there.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, you could see it well. Yeah.
From the road, very well. And I thought that. And so I took it, I started taking video and and I thought that can't be Stonehenge. Like it's literally right there. And so
Uh-huh.
then I looked on the maps, I typed in and
Uh-huh.
where we were, and it says Stonehenge. And I was like, well, what the crap? We just saw Stonehenge.
Yeah. You didn't have to wait in line or anything.
No. So perfect.
It does say there are ways to get more out of your visit to Stonehenge by booking an inner circle tour, which allows you to experience the monument at sunrise or sunset, offering an up close look at the stones with fewer crowds.
Yeah. Well, and
So
it wasn't even that crowded. I mean, not from the road, it didn't seem that
yeah,
crowded.
well
I don't know.
you can't get close to it. So there probably is
Yeah, so
crowds
maybe that's why. Yeah,
outer. Yeah.
you're right.
The Museum of Old and New Art, it's called the Mona, is located just north of downtown Hobart, making it easily accessible for anyone visiting the capital city of Tasmania. Many visitors enjoy the unique museum known for its shocking and sometimes controversial exhibits, but others feel their visit wasn't worth the $39 admission price.
Wow.
It's an
Okay.
avant-garde museum.
Hmm.
It boasts the second lowest Google review score on the list, with
Oh,
visitors
wow.
citing a lack of traditional museum amenities such as labels, maps, signage, and the clear layout.
Is this
So,
Australia?
yeah, that's in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is Victoria Harbour in Hong Kong. Victoria Harbour, located between Hong Kong Island and Kowloon Peninsula, is known for its striking skyline. Okay, I don't want to read all this, huh? Should I be reading all this?
Well, you can just say that
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
okay.
we don't really know it. Okay, the Great Wall of China is the next one. As one of
What?
the Yeah, okay, well, let's see why. As one of the new seven wonders of the world, the Great Wall of China is among the world's most visited landmarks, attracting 20 million tourists annually. Some travelers have walked the entire wall, but most visit one or two sections. Reviews of this architectural feat are mixed, mainly depending on which section the reviewer visited.
Wow,
Complaints in
that is
Google.
crazy.
I know.
Is this the Great Wall of China?
Yep. We're doing a 10 of the most, what is it?
Underrated.
Underrated,
No,
overrated
no,
tourist traps.
Yeah, overrated.
Let's see. Overrated. Is that, I got to pull
Yeah.
up. The world's top 10 tourist traps, according to a new report.
Ah,
So places that are like highly liked, but they're not as what you
overrated.
think they would
Yeah.
be.
They're not. They don't stand
Measure
up to their
up.
hype.
Live
Yeah.
up,
Measure up.
live up.
Live up.
Live up.
Thank
There
you,
we
Nay.
go.
We needed you back on here. We've been saying all sorts of crazy,
Yeah, we got
dumb
way
words.
Okay. As one of the new seven wonders of the world, the Great Wall of China is among the world's most visited landmarks. Reviews of this architectural feat are mixed, mainly depending on which section the reviewer visited. Complaints in Google's reviews most frequently cite extreme crowds, commercialization, and extensive renovations, especially in popular areas near major cities like Beijing. This creates
Oh,
long queues and a chaotic atmosphere that obstructs views and distracts from the wall's history and grandeur. On the other hand, some reviewers who sought to escape the crowds at remote sections noted that it takes a lot of time and effort to reach such areas, so it may not be worth it for every traveler. When it comes to this landmark, it's best to research which section fits your travel goals.
wow. Okay. I will take that off my list.
Take
I've
that
been
off.
taking all these
It's
things off my
commercialized.
list.
Yeah.
Too commercialized.
Yeah. Grand Bazaar, Istanbul, Turkey. I hadn't heard of that.
I've heard
No.
of that.
You have?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Oh,
pretty
okay.
cool.
Yeah, Istanbul's Grand Bazaar presents a dazzling array of colorful textiles, glittering lamps, and fragrant spices. As one of the world's largest and oldest covered markets, it houses more than 4,000 shops. Wow, that's a lot of shops. And
That
has
is
been
a lot of
operating
shops.
since the 15th century. Yet some travelers feel the historic marketplace has become overrated.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, a marketplace like that is definitely not for everyone because it
Right.
would be crazy. Like,
Crazy.
it's like
Yeah.
narrow little streets. I mean, I haven't been there, but I've been to the Middle
Yeah.
East before, and the markets are, this is covered, but it's been covered, but it was probably originally narrow little streets and everybody crowded, and people are in the Middle East, they come out and make you buy stuff, and you have to haggle and you have to say
Oh
no, and
yeah.
they don't listen to
Uh-huh.
you. And
Right. So you have to go in prepared. You have to know what you're. This is the part that bugs me. These visitors noted that many of the shops now carry mass produced souvenirs rather than local
Oh,
products. Pricing is also high, and shopkeepers can be persistent in their pursuit of a sale. That's what you're saying, May.
yeah,
While visitors can bargain with store owners, for some the effort isn't worth it. Other smaller markets throughout the city may boast more authentic experiences at lower prices.
hmm.
Okay, Nay, this is where you've been, so this will be interesting. Is the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea, the lowest point on the planet, is a natural wonder that many tourists visit for its unique characteristics. Its name stems from its extreme salinity, which renders it devoid of all life except bacteria. However, the water's density allows visitors to float more easily than in traditional saltwater, a novelty you won't find in many other places. However, instability in the region has deterred many international visitors in recent years, and the lake's inaccessibility poses logistical challenges that some travelers feel aren't worth the time and money. Other concerns from reviewers include high entry costs, commercialization, crowds during peak season, and environmental decline, leading to safety concerns for swimming.
it
Hmm.
sounds like a lot of these traps are complaining about the same thing, that basically they're too good for their own good. Like crowds, overpriced. Like, I mean, if you've got something that's in demand, of course you're going to push the price. Of course, everyone's going to be there. So I take
Mm-hmm.
those out. I think I would say, from what I've heard so far, that you just have to know what you're getting into and research if that's really what you want or not. Like the Great Wall of China
Right,
example, do you want uh, souvenirs and to see the wall and you don't care about crowds, or do you want like a Zen morning on the wall with its views? Well, then you have to drive.
right,
You
right,
just have to know. And like the Dead Sea, I wouldn't complain about the political instability. That's way exaggerated, and us Westerners think we can't go there when really it would be just fine. But you do have to know that, like, uh, just what you're getting into. Like at the high seasons, there will be crowds. It costs something to get in, but it was totally fun. It was so fun to hang out there every time I've gone.
well, cool.
Yeah, and it's cool
Yeah,
because you can just
I would go
hold.
there.
Yeah, you can just
Mm-hmm.
hold any position, and you just float in the water. You can just put your hands up and be a straight line. You can put your hands to the side. You can kick a leg up. You can just pick any position you can think of, and you'll just stay in that position in the water. It's so
I
cool.
wonder how it. I wonder how it compares to the Great Salt
It's
Lake.
like
Great
three
Salt Lake,
times more
yeah,
salty or something like that.
More.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
because
way more
yeah,
salty.
nothing can live in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, this one I'll agree with this one. Next one, Hollywood Walk of Fame in Los Angeles. I don't know if you guys have been there,
Yeah, I've
but
been
let me
there.
see what it
What is
says.
it? The stars?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
you got
you and
like,
I went, didn't we?
did we? I can't
Or was
remember.
that Matt and I?
I don't think you and
One
I
of your
I
did.
don't know.
spouses. It's so hard to keep them track.
One of my spouses I went
I
with.
mean,
It was either you or Matt.
yeah, yeah, that's right. According to the study, the most overrated tourist attraction is the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This attraction in Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles features 2,800 star studded names engraved on the sidewalk, celebrating those in the film industry. Despite its popularity, the Walk of Fame has the lowest Google rating on the list. Some reviewers were underwhelmed by the experience, describing littered streets and sidewalks, aggressive solicitors, pickpockets, and crowds. The low rating for
Hmm.
nearby accommodations and safety also drag this attraction down.
Yeah, it's not in the
I
best
mean,
part of LA anymore. Like,
no,
yeah,
I mean, it used to be something really grand, but now I think most people are pretty surprised when they go there.
yeah, it even
Yeah,
wasn't
And
that
the
does not
there's,
make
best.
it sound appealing.
Yeah,
yeah,
it even
yeah,
was
and there's
going
homeless.
downhill back in, like, I went in the 90s, mid 90s sometime, and it was already going
Oh, yeah,
downhill.
Mm.
it's even worse now.
I'm sure. Yeah.
However, many tourists enjoy the experience simply because it's so iconic. Because of this, the Walk of Fame scores high on social media, garnering more engagement than any other attraction on the list. The
That's
landmark is also free to visit, making it quick and easy stop on the itinerary to snap a picture with the stars of Hollywood legends. As with all the attractions on the list, managing expectations is key. Like you said, Nay.
totally. You
Yeah.
just got to know what you're getting into, but that's definitely one
Yeah.
where I'd say just do it once and then you've done it.
I mean, I think the point of the whole thing, in my opinion, is just like,
Manage
these are like,
expectations.
yeah. And these are like the big things that everyone's like, you should go there, you should go there. And then maybe it's like a little, it's like the great movies, you hear so many people talk about it. And then sometimes your expectations are a little too high.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay.
Well, I'm glad
Well,
to hear
it's
the
like
Statue
anything.
of Liberty wasn't on there because we're going there this summer. And I
Oh,
think it's
yeah.
going to be an
Yeah,
expensive hassle of a thing to do.
it's like one of these. I mean, the Statue of Liberty though isn't hard to get to. These places, like most of them are kind of hard to get to, and then when you finally do, it's like you're met with crowds and
It's
overpriced
hard.
and
Yeah.
just Well, those are but those were good
Yeah.
good
insight.
10 10
Yeah. And anyone
things.
who's wanting to go now knows what to expect
Mm-hmm.
because of us. Well,
Yeah.
because of this
Well,
article.
yes.
Not us.
I
That
mean,
we
I would still
discussed.
go to the Great Wall of China if I ever had the chance. I still would, just because I just like the
would,
views, the whole history of it.
yeah. I mean, I would do all of these because I love just marking it off that I've done it. I just
Done it.
love the feeling of
Not the
anything
not
that's
the
grand
Australian.
or big.
The
Well, I'd
Australian
even see
one.
what that's all about. But
I
I mean,
I think I would agree with you, Katie. If you just research what you're getting into
yeah.
and just arrange it in a way that suits your plans and just make
Yeah.
it work.
Yeah. Make sure you're prepared. I don't mind. I'd go to that market and just walk with people barely able to walk, and I'd still have a fun time because I'm just there experiencing it.
It's
So,
yeah.
but if I was looking
Yeah,
for like
that
a
was-
relaxing vacation, yeah, probably not.
Yeah, not those 10.
Not those.
Well, we have laughed. You guys have cried at my absence, I'm sure, when I had to
Mhm.
leave there in the
We
middle
did.
for a bit.
We did. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Kim and Katie. Talk to you later.
Toodaloo. Forgot.
Mine is
She can
just,
never remember.
I
Safe
can't.
travels.
No. Oh yeah. Safe
Take it
travels.
easy.
Take it easy and safe travels to you both.
My fact checks, my 2 cents on last week's episode. So when I was in college, I was roommates with one of my best friends. He turned me on to the last studio album recorded by Ben Folds 5. It's titled The Unauthorized Biography of Reinhold Messner. He didn't know who Reinhold Messner is, and I didn't know either. And there was one night, I remember it was a Saturday. I had nothing going on. I got up and I turned on the TV, and it was either the Discovery Channel or the History Channel, and they had a marathon Sasquatch documentaries. My friend, it was probably 9 o'clock at night. He's like, "What have you been doing all day?" And I was like, "Watching Sasquatch documentaries." And he's just like, "Dude." I was like, "I know." I didn't even shower. So I was standing at his door and I sit there. I'm like, "So I know who Reinhold Messner is." And he turns to me and just like looks at me with, "You're kidding. You're serious? I have to know." And I was like, "So He was the first person to climb Mount Everest without oxygen. And that's who Reinhold Messner is. And that's the truth. He was the first guy, because Mount Everest is so high, even with oxygen, like, people die. Like, there's just dead bodies up there. People die all the time, even with oxygen. The way Artemis works, we figured that out through the Apollo missions. Orbiting, we mathed out how close you can orbit. It's just Newton's first law of physics. June touched on it. There's a number of reasons why we haven't been back to the moon in 50 years. A lot of it is just like, well, we kind of figured out all we can figure out about the moon. But it is so costly to do it, and in 72, Vietnam War was past its height, and we still had 3 more years of that. People just cared about different stuff. You know, it's just leading up to Mars. We wanna go to Mars. You know what's funny, though, is taking pictures of the dark side of the moon. I think they sent back a couple pictures of the old landing sites. But other nations, I think China, Japan, a few other nations, they've sent unmanned satellites up there and sent pictures back to us, and they're like, hey, your stuff's still up here. Just thought you'd like to know. Apollo 12 in 1969, that's when we went to the moon, and we relayed video back. There's no hocus pocus, there's no conspiracy about it. It's just radio. That's how satellite dishes work. It's just a signal. And radio waves, they go forever. That's how we used to get TV, was you had an antenna. So your little antenna, it just picks up whatever's closest. They're modern. So no conspiracy there. That's how they got the video signals back. Anyway, yay for space. Okay, bye.